You've heard it all your life. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. But what if the way you're eating that apple is actually doing the opposite? It might sound unbelievable, but recent research reveals that simple mistakes with this everyday fruit can quietly harm your digestion, raise your blood sugar, or even expose you to dangerous toxins without you realizing it. The apple itself isn't the problem. It's how we handle it. As we age, our bodies change. After 60, digestion becomes more sensitive. Our metabolism slows, and our immune systems react differently to pesticides, fiber, and even the fruit's natural compounds. So, something as innocent as peeling your apple, storing it incorrectly, or choosing the wrong variety could be stealing the benefits you were hoping for, like heart protection and smoother digestion. In today's video, we're uncovering the 10 most common mistakes people make when eating apples. Mistakes that many seniors make every week, thinking they're doing something healthy. We'll explain how each one affects your body, and more importantly, how to fix it fast. By the end, you'll know exactly how to enjoy your apples the right way, so every crisp bite helps your heart, gut, and energy thrive naturally. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments, how often do you eat apples, and what's your favorite variety? Are you a fan of green, red, or maybe the sweet honey crisp? Your answer might reveal which of these 10 mistakes you're unknowingly making. Mistake number 1. Ignoring apple allergies. For many, apples seem like the safest, most wholesome fruit. But did you know that a growing number of older adults unknowingly experience allergic reactions to apples? These symptoms can include itching in the mouth, tingling lips, and stomach discomfort. The problem lies in a protein called MALD-D1, found in apples, which closely resembles birch pollen. This means if you suffer from seasonal allergies, your body may mistake this protein for pollen, triggering an immune response. This condition is known as oral allergy syndrome, OAS, and it becomes more common as we age, with studies showing that 1 in 12 seniors have mild allergic symptoms to apples without realizing it. It's easy to dismiss symptoms like a scratchy throat or mild nausea as just part of aging, but these could be signs of an allergy. The good news is that cooking or baking apples destroys the allergenic proteins, making them safe to consume. If you've been experiencing strange reactions to raw apples, try baking them or blending them into smoothies. If symptoms persist, it's best to consult with an allergist. How often do you notice symptoms like itching or a scratchy throat after eating raw apples? Mistake number 2. Eating apples without removing pesticides properly. Most people rinse their apples under running water before eating. But did you know this isn't enough to remove harmful pesticides? Apples are among the top fruits contaminated with pesticides, many of which are resistant to water and cling tightly to the skin. These chemicals can strain your liver, kidneys, and immune system, especially as we age. After 60, your detox systems slow down, making it harder for your body to neutralize these harmful substances. Helen, 74, loved eating apples straight from the fruit bowl, but over time, she developed digestive discomfort and skin rashes. She switched to organic apples and started cleaning them with a baking soda solution, and her symptoms faded within weeks. To avoid the hidden dangers, it's recommended to choose organic apples whenever possible. If not, wash them thoroughly in a bowl of water mixed with a teaspoon of baking soda, letting them soak for 10 to 15 minutes. This method can help remove up to 90% of pesticides. How do you clean your apples before eating them? Mistake number 3. Overeating apples. Yes, even something as healthy as an apple can be harmful if eaten in excess. Many people think eating multiple apples a day is beneficial, but this can cause digestive problems and elevate blood sugar levels. Each apple contains around 4 to 5 grams of fiber and 19 grams of sugar, which can overwhelm your digestive system, especially as metabolism slows with age. Frank, 69, made the switch from pastries to apples, eating 3 every day. He soon noticed persistent bloating and energy swings. After consulting a dietitian, he cut back to just 1 apple a day and paired it with walnuts. His digestion improved, and his energy stabilized. The ideal amount for seniors is 1 medium apple per day, paired with healthy fats or protein to balance blood sugar levels. You can also mix up your apple routine, having a baked apple one day and blending half into a smoothie the next. How many apples do you typically eat in a day? Mistake number 4. Eating apple seeds. While apple seeds may look harmless, they contain a compound called amygdalin, which can release cyanide when digested. While the occasional swallowed seed isn't dangerous, consuming them regularly, especially in large amounts, can be toxic, particularly for older adults whose detox systems are slower. Nancy, 72, blended whole apples, seeds and all, into her smoothies every morning. Over time, she began to feel chronic fatigue and noticed a metallic taste in her mouth. Her doctor found elevated liver enzymes and recommended she stop consuming the seeds. Once she did, her health and energy improved. Never blend or chew apple seeds. Always core your apples before eating or juicing them. How do you prepare your apples for smoothies or juicing? Mistake number 5. Eating apples alone. Eating apples by themselves can cause blood sugar spikes, especially on an empty stomach. This happens because apples contain natural sugars that quickly digest. But without protein or healthy fats, they can lead to a crash in energy levels soon after. To avoid this, pair your apple with a protein source like Greek yogurt or a handful of nuts. For example, slicing an apple and adding almond butter is a great way to balance blood sugar and extend energy. The combination of fiber, fat, and protein will keep you satisfied and energized throughout the day. Incorporating variety is also key. Enjoy a baked apple one day and blend another into a smoothie. This keeps your diet interesting while giving your body the balance it needs. Do you typically pair apples with other foods or enjoy them on their own? Mistake number 6. Peeling apples. Many people peel apples, thinking it makes them cleaner or easier to eat. But when you peel an apple, you're removing the most nutritious part of the fruit, the peel. The skin contains half of the apple's fiber and a significant amount of antioxidants that help protect against inflammation and support heart health. Linda, 71, used to peel her apples due to sensitive teeth, but switched to eating them with the skin after learning about the benefits. She noticed improved digestion and felt more energized. If chewing the peel is tough, try slicing the apple thinly or cook it to soften the skin. For maximum benefits, wash the apple thoroughly before eating to remove any pesticide residues, especially if you're not using organic apples. How do you feel about eating apples with the skin on? Mistake number 7. Storing apples the wrong way. Storing apples at room temperature can cause them to ripen too quickly, losing up to 45% of their vitamin C in just a few days. Apples produce ethylene gas, which speeds up the ripening process not just for the apples, but for nearby fruits as well. The best way to store apples is in the refrigerator, where they stay fresh for up to 4 weeks. Keep them away from bananas, pears, and avocados, as these fruits release more ethylene gas. Store them in a paper towel or mesh bag to allow air circulation and prevent moisture buildup, which can lead to mold. By making this small change, your apples will stay fresh longer, retaining their nutrients and taste. How do you currently store your apples to keep them fresh? Mistake number 8. Eating spoiled or moldy apples. When you see a bruise or mold on an apple, it's easy to think you can just cut off the bad part. However, mold releases mycotoxins that penetrate deeper into the fruit, making it unsafe to eat even if you remove the visible mold. Patricia, 74, used to cut away bruised spots from older apples for her baked apples. She later developed nausea and fatigue, which her doctor traced back to consuming overripe apples. Always check apples carefully before eating. If there's visible mold or soft spots, it's best to discard the entire apple. Store apples properly to prevent mold growth and only consume them when they're fresh. How do you inspect your apples before eating them? Mistake number 9. Sticking to only one apple variety. Sticking to just one apple variety limits the variety of nutrients you're getting. Red apples, like Fuji and Gala, are packed with anthocyanins, which protect your heart, while green apples, like Granny Smith, are great for digestion and blood sugar balance. Eating a range of apple varieties ensures you get a wider spectrum of antioxidants, fiber, and other health benefits. To benefit from the full nutritional profile of apples, try rotating between different varieties. Eating a mix of red, green, and yellow apples will help diversify your nutrient intake, providing greater protection against oxidative stress and promoting better gut health. Do you enjoy trying different apple varieties or stick to your favorite tint? Storing apples in plastic bags. Storing apples in plastic bags traps moisture, which creates a perfect breeding ground for mold and bacteria. This can lead to apples spoiling faster and potentially causing foodborne illnesses. Instead, store apples in paper bags, mesh bags, or directly in the fridge's crisper drawer where they can breathe. This will keep them fresh for longer, preserving their nutrients and preventing spoilage. By making this simple change, you'll ensure that your apples last longer and stay crisp while retaining their healthy benefits. How do you store your apples to avoid spoilage? So, there you have it, the 10 most common mistakes people make when eating apples. These simple habits may seem harmless, but they can quietly steal the valuable benefits that apples offer, from improving digestion to boosting heart health. Whether it's not properly washing off pesticides, peeling away the skin, or overeating, small changes can make a huge difference. The good news is, by being mindful of how you handle, store, and consume apples, you can maximize their full potential. Now that you know what to avoid, you can start making healthier choices with this incredible fruit. Eating apples the right way can help boost your energy, support your gut health, and keep your heart strong. Which of these 10 mistakes surprised you the most? Have you been unknowingly making any of them? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what changes you'll be making to enjoy apples in the healthiest way possible from now on. Please note that the information shared in this video is intended for general educational purposes only. It's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional or a registered nutritionist before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have underlying health conditions or are taking medications. While apples are generally a healthy food choice, everyone's body is different. So it's important to listen to your own body and make the decisions that work best for you. Remember, the tips provided are based on general research, and individual results may vary. It's always best to check with a professional to ensure you're making the right choices for your personal health. If you found this video helpful and learned something new, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to stay updated with more practical health tips and natural remedies, make sure to subscribe to Senior's Health Secret. By subscribing, you'll get notified every time we post new content to help you live a healthier, more vibrant life. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss a video. We share weekly insights on how to stay strong, sharp, and full of life at any age. And remember, you don't grow old by years, you grow young by the choices you make. Stay healthy, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.